Hello class, hope you are doing good at home. Well, dear students, due to corona pandemic we are not having physical classes, and before this in the physical classes we have studied about the basics definitions of chemistry. We started with the definition of matter, then we discussed that what is chemistry. So let me define chemistry again. So chemistry is a branch of science which deals with the four things: composition, structure, properties and reactions of matter is called chemistry. So in chemistry we discuss these four things of matter. Then students, we have also talked about physical and chemical properties of matter. And after, in our last lecture, that was about long type question element, that what is element, and at what age how many elements were discovered, and now presently there are 118 elements. So we also gone through the table one by one, which is showing that natural occurrences by weight percentage of some major elements. And we have also divided elements into solid, liquid and gases. Then as far as their properties are concerned, elements are divided into metals, non-metals and metallites. Well, students, today we'll talk about compound and mixture. Let's start. Well, what is compound? Well, as it is written in the first one and a half line in italic, this is the main definition of compound. Compound is a substance made up of two or more elements chemically combined together in a fixed ratio by mass. I repeat, this is the definition of compound. Well, compound is a substance made up of two or more elements chemically combined together in a fixed ratio by mass. Okay, let's read out the rest of the lines so we could understand it well. As a result of this combination, elements lose their own properties and produce new substances that have entirely different properties. Compounds can't be broken down into its constituents elements by simple physical method. Students, it means they could be broken down with the chemical methods. Okay, here are two examples. I would suggest you to give one example with the definition. So first one is carbon dioxide is formed when elements of carbon and oxygen combine chemically in a fixed ratio of 12 ratio 32 or 3 ratio 8 by mass. Similarly, water is a compound formed by chemical composition between hydrogen and oxygen in a fixed ratio of 1 ratio 8 by mass. Well, students, in the next page, we'll read out the this page as well. So it is written, compound can be classified as ionic and covalent. Well, students, will talk about in detail that what are ionic compound and what are covalent compound in chapter 4. So here is only a, idea is only given that ionic compounds do not exist in independent molecular form. They form a three-dimensional crystal lattice in which each ion is surrounded by oppositely charged ions. So these oppositely charged ions attract each other very strongly. As a result, ionic compounds have high melting and boiling point. So these compounds are represented by formula unit, for example NaCl, KBr and CuSO4 copper sulfate. In the second paragraph of this page, it is written that the covalent compound mostly exists in molecular form. A molecule is a true representative of the covalent compounds and its formula is called molecular formula. For example, H2O, HCl, H2SO4, and CH4. Well, students, here you could see at page 8 there is a table 1.3, table of some common compounds with their formulae. So here are the compounds, students. A question could be asked to write down the formula of any two substance as a short question. So you people are supposed to learn these chemical formulae by heart. So everybody knows what is formula of water, that is H2O. Then sodium chloride, common salt. Student, this is the salt we use uh, at home. So it is also called table salt. Its formula is NaCl. Then sodium dioxide, sand, SiO2, sodium hydroxide, caustic soda, NaOH. Then sodium carbonate, washing soda, Na2CO3 dot 10H 10H2O. Students, these are called water of crystallization. These 10 molecules of hydrogen are attached with sodium carbonate. The next formula is of calcium oxide, CaO. Then comes formula of calcium carbonate, CaCO3. Sugar, sucrose, it is also called sucrose. Its formula is C12H22O11. Sulfuric acid, student, this is called king of chemical because it is used in the making of many chemicals. That's why it's very important compound. You people are supposed to learn its formula. So its formula is H2SO4, and then last but not least it is ammonia, NH3. Well, students, after going through this table, let's go through the next topic, that is mixture. Well, students, in compound we say that when two or more elements combine chemically, but here you could say when two or more elements are compound mixed up physically without any fixed ratio, they form mixture. Means in compound there is a fixed ratio, but in mixture there is no fixed ratio. So this is the definition of mixture, first line and second half line up to. When I repeat, when two or more elements or compounds mix up physically without any fixed ratio, they form a mixture. Well, on mixing up, the components substances retain their own chemical identities and properties. It means that the parts of the mixture, they retain their individuality, they retain their properties in the mixture. So the mixture can be separated into parent components by physical methods such as distillation, filtration, evaporation, crystallization, and magnetization. So these are the methods by which we can separate the components of mixture. Well, students, last three lines you would say here are a very important short question. Please note it down, and you are people are supposed to learn this short question as well. So mixture that have uniform composition throughout are called homogeneous mixture. Well, the example of homogeneous mixture is air, gasoline, and ice cream, whereas heterogeneous mixtures are those in which composition is not uniform throughout. And the examples of heterogeneous mixtures are soil, rock, and wood. So this is the topic we have done today. Let's recap. Students, we have first of all done the definition of compound. What is compound? Compound is a substance made up of two or more elements chemically combined together in a fixed ratio by mass. Then there is two examples. You people are supposed to give one example. I will just give the example of water. Uh, in the last line of this paragraph, water is a compound formed by the chemical composition between hydrogen and oxygen in a fixed ratio of 1:8 by mass. Then comes different compounds with their formulae. You people are supposed to learn this table 1.3, all the formulas. Any two formulas could be asked in a short question. Then comes the definition of mixture. What is mixture? Let's repeat it. When two or more elements mix up physically without any fixed ratio, they form mixture. Then very important, the short question that differentiate between homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture. Homogeneous mixtures are those mixtures which are having uniform composition throughout. I repeat, these three words are very important, students. Uniform composition throughout. And as far as heterogeneous mixtures are concerned, they are not having a uniform composition throughout. That's why they are called heterogeneous mixture. That's all. Uh, that's all, students. Hope you people have learned it. Thank you very much.